featuring the hostess with the mostest, Maria of Haunted Gypsy. And also featuring undiscovered talent that's alive and looking for love and support within your very own community. We are your neighbors, your creative neighbors. Yep, we're the ones that turned your neighborhood into a vibrant arts district, causing property values to rise. We're the ones that take your neighborhood and make it a fun and joyful place for everyone to live. So show us some love. Show us some love. Show us some love. Good evening. This is the Indy Art Show once again, here to haunt you. And it's still Halloween. It's always Halloween on the Indy Art Show, actually. We can't stop celebrating Halloween because we're weird. That's it. We're just weird. We like Halloween. So we have special guests on our show. Guess who's on our show today? Oh my goodness, who could it be? I wonder who's on our show. Oh, they never tell me anything. I find out at the last minute. I walk in and there are guests. Who knew? So today we've got some very, very special, very unique guests that have only been on the show twice before. Yes, that's right. It's Pam Schwartz.
Hello!
Again. Pam Schwartz and her friend, John with the Fez. John with the Fez.
Yes, hello.
It's John with the Fez.
I'm Johnny Fez.
Johnny Fez. Johnny Fez.
It's filled with Pez.
Oh,
I wish it
really?
was.
He's a Pez dispenser.
I wish. I'm a
human
Fez dispenser.
A Fez dispenser.
Get some Pez out of there, man.
I love Pez. It's so tasty.
So we had to have these two on again because Pam plays 100 instruments and is playing in 100 bands, and John is also playing with her in all these bands and all these instruments. And
Yes, I'm in at least 2.
yes,
You're
so
in two with me, yeah, it's true.
so we it's just hard to stop because there's so many songs that Pam and John know. So
And I've peeled it back and just playing the little ukulele, which, because normally I have a jillion things, so this is
A jillion?
A challenge, yes, a jillion.
is there such number as a jillion?
I don't know. Probably not.
So I was wondering.
Such a thing as a person named Jillian.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, Jillian's probably going to protest now and say, "Why are you using my name on the Indy Art Show?
No.
We're going to get sued. We're going to get sued. Guess
Come
what?
on,
I have
Jillian,
no money.
cut us some slack.
Yeah, you know what? You can sue me. I have no money. Nothing will
Not
come
getting
of
shit,
it.
Jillian.
Yeah, you'll get nothing. So get out of here, Jillian. Forget it. We don't care. Ha ha. We're ruthless over here at the Indy Art Show.
We are. Absolutely.
All right, so Indy Art. So Pam Schwartz is here and is going to play. Do you have any original songs?
I do. I have tons of them, but for this thing I don't. Yeah, because I played them all
too,
on.
but they don't mesh yet. We don't know them.
You don't know. You don't
know
your.
each other's original songs.
You have to learn your original songs. I'm like
know,
that too.
right?
If I don't know how to play my own songs, it kind of.
I do have them on my SoundCloud. I have original songs.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll have to go to your sound. What's your SoundCloud again?
At SoundCloud.com. /Pam SWARTS. It's an S at the end.
Not a Z.
Not a Z.
An
no
S, not a Z.
Frickin' Z. No
Swartz.
Z. Swartz. SWARTS.
Swartz.
Like
So
Southwest Arts.
like if Swartz is plural, like if you have more than one Swart,
Yes.
there's it's like 2 Swarts or 3
and there
Swarts.
was a bunch of us too, so I'm the oldest of 6.
Are you? Oh my goodness!
Oldest
Wow.
They're all
of
redheads.
3.
Really? Well, redhead, a bunch of. Oh.
Well, my brother was a blonde. Never mind.
Oh.
He was the only boy and the only blonde.
So he wears a blonde fez, and you wear a red fez, because you all have
Yes, to
fez.
represent the wonderful Miss Pam here.
Everybody must have fez.
I
Yes,
got
I
red hair in my beard, but I don't know how much that counts.
Oh,
Probably not much.
well, is there Do you ever wear a fez on your beard?
I could get a
You
tiny
could-
little one. I
could you
could just
get-
take this little cup and do it Pharaoh style.
Oh, okay. There's an idea.
You know.
We do red cups, red
Yes,
fez,
yes,
red
yes.
hair.
Yep.
Yes, it's all.
So you need a red ukulele.
Oh, I have a pink one.
You do have a pink one.
Yes,
Have you
yes.
found it? You got
I
a
did, I was-
soprano.
Yes, I was playing with it yesterday.
Oh.
It's lovely.
So I know we talked about ukuleles in one of the other episodes, but I was just going to say I found out fairly recently that mandolins come in all different kind of sizes. I was at an old time jamboree, and the guy had a mando cello.
Oh, what is a mandocello?
It's big. It's like a guitar size, but it's double strings. But there's 4 of them, and they're lower.
So there's just 4 strings on it?
No,
or
there's
like
8.
but
8.
they're just like doubled, like
Yep.
an octave apart?
Yeah.
Kind of. Almost like a 12-string guitar is like an octave.
I'm not
I
even
think the
sure if
strings
they're
are-
an octave apart. They might be in unison because on the
Oh.
mandolin they're in unison, but it's possible they're octaves. I don't know. But it was really cool. So then I looked it up and I found out there's mandolin, the most common, mandola, and then mando cello and mando bass, which like nobody has a mando bass, like maybe 5 people, but
About 5 people? Can you order it on Amazon? In Mando Base?
maybe.
Or Sweetwater or Music 123 or
I know you can get the other, like the mando cello. I get the other 3 you can get easily.
Oh.
Yeah.
An interesting instrument that's a little obscure that I think is really fun is the banjo. It's a banjo the size of like a giant like truck tire, and it's really
What?
fun. Yes, they're very
Oh my
cool. I highly recommend
gosh.
looking up the banjo and also the octo
What?
bass.
The octo bass.
Joe,
What's
I
the
want
octo?
that.
Yeah, the banjo. I think we need a banjo. We would.
Yeah, get a bass, Joe.
How much is a bass, Joe?
I've never seen one for sale.
Oh,
I've
okay.
never heard of it. Is it just a guy named Joe who has a bassy voice?
I
Or
don't
is it
know.
a real
Hey,
instrument?
everybody, hey.
Bass Joe.
Hey, how you doing?
Bass Joe.
Yeah, I've never
I
really
am
looked for
Bass
one
Joe.
for sale either, though. I've only. But
My name
you
is
should try
Joe and I
find
play
out.
the bass. I'm Bass Joe.
There you go.
Ah,
That could also be true.
yes,
So-
that's very, very possible.
Well,
But who knows?
we're gonna we're keeping our producer up and so we well, let's continue let's finish up this Indy Art Show. This is crazy.
Crazy
We're
Indy
going
Art
crazy.
Show.
We're doing
we
too many
are.
episodes.
We've been held here for 3 weeks.
Yes. Don't believe it. Human trafficking is a myth. People don't kidnap humans and force them to be on shows,
On
cable
TV
access
shows.
shows. It doesn't happen, actually. It really doesn't. Right, guys?
Not in case. Well,
You're not.
Tell you.
sure.
You are not my prisoner.
Sure. Yeah.
You are
With
not my
delicious
prisoner.
donuts.
That's true. There are
One
those,
of them is a pumpkin donut.
which I can't eat because
Oh,
I can't
no.
eat wheat, which is sad.
You can't eat. Oh, are you celiac? You don't eat. Meat? Or are you just trying to do?
No, I'm
gluten-free?
not. If I eat it, my stomach gets mad.
It's
I'm-
no, it gets bad.
I'm trying to go gluten free too, but then every now and then I eat like a pig.
I actually get, my brother gets really sick, and then both his daughters can't eat it, and one of them's like losing her hair because it'll
Oh.
make you lose your hair. So
Really?
It really stinks. 'cause
Well,
she's-
they say they're making the wheat differently. They're modifying it somehow, so it's not the same wheat that it used to be, like back in 50s or 60s or whatever. They
Yeah, that's-
changed it, and that's
yeah, they
why
did.
people are.
well, it's also we
having-
have monoculture, so I have a different theory. So
Oh, okay.
like
What's
a
your
lot of the
theory?
population has something called the MTHFR gene, at like 40%, and it compromises your uptake of folate.
Huh.
Now we put folic acid in like bread and pasta and anything with wheat because we're like, we got to take care of the pregnant ladies and put the folic acid and everything. Kids that get pregnant, the babies get the folic acid they need. But the problem is, like, if you have that mutation, which 40% of the population does, you can't break down that folic acid, and your body sees it as you having an excess of folate,
Oh.
but it's folate. Your body's like, I can't eat this shit. What the hell? I can't eat this. Like it's,
I can't eat
it's no
this.
good for you. So I think that's a problem some people are having because it's
okay.
keeping their body from using the folate that they can digest.
Ah, interesting. Very
That's my
interesting.
theory. That's my theory.
Well, that could be true too.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just referring to this guy wrote a book called Wheat Belly. Where
My
he-
friend loves that book.
Really?
Yeah.
The wheat. I have a belly, but I don't know if it's. I can
Me
blame it
too.
on wheat. It's just my desire to eat constantly.
Food is delightful.
Yes, it is.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Food is great.
I don't
So
think
much
any of
better
us
than
here are
people.
exactly super skinny.
I got
I
my
am
belly
the-
covered by a big sweatery thing.
It's a lovely belly, don't worry. Mine is not as much.
I'm a thin person trapped inside a fat person's body. I don't know.
Yeah, I
So
was.
maybe I should have myself declared as a like a disadvantaged person, or a, what would you say, like a minority group, because I'm a thin person trapped inside a fat person's body. Like, can I get any kind of like assistance for that?
I don't think so.
There's no kind of like
'Cause I
government
think many
assistance.
of us are in that same position.
I think so.
Me too. I'm a thin person trapped. All my sisters are very skinny, so that was always rough growing up. They're
I think
so
our
thin.
president is a human being trapped inside Satan's body.
I don't. I thought. See, I think
Or,
it's something.
we
It's Satan,
shouldn't talk about
something else trapped in
a
a
lot of-
human's body. You can tell the body's kind of, looks a little weird, like it might be deteriorating. You can't take the
yeah.
stress of the demon that's stuck in there.
Yeah, it could be Alzheimer's, maybe.
Yeah, that's true too.
Senility.
Sadly.
Well, you're gonna play a little tune for us.
Okay, so what we have this song and we don't really know it that well, so we thought we'd play one that we
We'll
don't know that well.
do
We'll do our
our
best.
best.
Yeah, it's good to see people, artists in action, like struggling
At the
get it
moment. Watch
done.
the pain on your own screen.
Yeah. We did it really well earlier, which means we'll fail this time. So
Probably.
right.
Come on, you guys are professionals.
Oh, you railway station. Oh, you Pullman train. Here's my reservation for my destination, far beyond the western plain, to see my home in Pasadena, home where grass is greener, where honeybees hum melodies and orange tree scents on the breeze. I'm gonna be a home sweet homer. There I'll settle down beneath the palms in someone's arms in Pasadena town. Beneath those palms in someone's arms in Pasadena town. Something to that effect.
Ooh, all right.
I did mess it up.
Wow, that's pretty awesome.
Thank you. So this one has like a ton of chords. It's one of them old-timey ones with like a chord every measure.
Ah, yeah,
You
that's
know.
kind of cool. Well, I mean, people maybe were smarter then, so they
Maybe they
created
were.
songs that were a little more complex than our simplistic short
yeah.
attention span
Yeah,
songs
right,
of
like,
the nowadays.
I spent the night in Pasadena at a bus station. It was not. The song is. I want to know if the song is true. All I saw was a Greyhound station.
Pasadena, California.
Yes.
I have been there. I have been
have?
there.
Did you
I've
like
been
it?
It's more conservative a little bit, like. But I liked. There's an area east of Pasadena, like further from Los Angeles, from LA. It's really beautiful with the mountains. Like there's some like areas like right near the mountains, walking distance to the. It's just really pretty.
Ah, lovely.
But it does seem like it's a little conservative. And
Northern California in general seems super conservative to me.
Northern or southern?
Northern. When I was up north, not north of the Bay, I should say.
Pasadena is south, Southern California.
That's near LA, right?
Yeah, near LA, so it's Southern
Okay,
California.
yeah, right. You're right.
Because they say Southern California is more conservative than Northern. Usually, like Los Angeles, all the rich movie stars and stuff, they're all like, we don't want people moving to our city because they're not rich like us, kind of thing.
Yeah.
They don't want you there unless you're rich or willing to sleep with them. Maybe they will sleep with you. Maybe if you sign a prenuptial agreement or something that says I'll sleep with you but not take any of your money. I don't know. Just not get pregnant and sue you, or
Yeah.
I don't know, steal while you're sleeping, just go around the room and take all your things. I never did that, of course, 'cause I never slept with anybody. I didn't even sleep with myself when I was living there. I just stayed awake the whole time I was in Los
I was
Angeles.
gonna say, you split.
Yeah.
Split. My conscience went somewhere else.
Yeah,
Wow.
spontaneously combusted.
And then came back together.
Yes, yes,
Because I had still to go to work.
yes. So worky work. Have you been to San Francisco?
Yes, I was in San Francisco for a while. We had a show there and also in Oakland.
Did that seem conservative to you?
No, the Bay was super, super liberal, but anything above the Bay, like when you're on the border of Oregon, it was one of the most conservative places I've ever been. It was
Really?
like the South level.
Wow.
But
On
I
the
also heard
border,
that a lot of them there don't even want to be part of California. They want to split off and be a separate state. I read a whole
Really?
article on it. Yeah, the super northern part of California, not like there, but anything along like the border of Oregon, it seemed like.
Wow, weird. I went to Portland, Oregon, but it didn't seem weird to me.
Portland
It wasn't weird.
it's very white and it's very liberal.
My friend who went there was African American, and people just kept automatically assuming she was going to rob them.
Really? In
Yes.
Portland? Yeah, because Portland seems kind of gentrified. I don't know.
Yeah,
to me.
she was like, "Jeez,
Really?
calm down."
See, I would have played with those people. I'd have been like, all right, give me your money.
Give me. Well, then you're
Just kidding.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that.
Yeah,
though,
that's true. That's true.
We've all seen.
Yeah,
we've all seen
right.
what happens there.
Yeah. Well,
No good.
Yeah.
It's no good. No.
Someone was shot at just outside. A black man was shot just outside my door when I was staying there, and I thought, really, I came here for liberals and I came here for weird people. I did not come here to see another shooting,
Yeah.
to witness that. Anyway, right. So I think we're getting tired here on the Indy Art Show. And it's shaking again. It's another earthquake.
Earthquake.
And now time for I think we should have a word from our sponsors.
Oh yeah, the
And
kitty.
then, and while our sponsors are talking, we can think about if we want to do another song, maybe.
Okay. We've got another.
You've got another. All right, so
We do.
All right, so we will hear from our sponsors and see if our friends here want to do another tune. Let's see what our sponsors have to say. I don't hear any sound.
Did it get no?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
No sound.
Now,
Wait,
if you think I'm
you
a
just
jerk, press 2.
there we go.
Thank
Now.
you.
If you're calling because you are a jerk, press 3. Now,
I think I need to start from the beginning,
Yeah,
unfortunately, because we
That's
just
okay.
technical difficulties.
thank you for calling 1-800-OIM a jerk. Unfortunately, we are unavailable to take your call at this current point in time. If you don't like what I have to say, press 1 now. If you think I'm a jerk, press 2 now. If you're calling because you are a jerk, press 3 now. If you don't like being kept on hold for long periods of time, press 4 now. If you don't like the sound of my voice, press 5 now. If you don't like voicemail systems in general, press 6 now. If your butt's itchy and it hurts to sit down, press 7 now. If it hurts your finger to press the buttons on your touch-tone phone, press 8 now. And press the button several times, really, really hard, until your finger really, really hurts. If you prefer to speak with a live human being, instead of being forced to listen to a computer-generated voice recording made in a foreign country thousands of miles away from your own, press... Yeah, wait, hold on a second. I just lost count. I just lost count. What number did I just say? Oh, yeah, I just said 8. That's the number. I just said 8. That's right. Okay. What's your problem? What's your problem? I just said 8. Press 9 now. Press 9 now. Press 9. If you're unable to count from 1 to 10 in the English language, press 10 now. You'll have to hit 1, then you'll have to hit 0 on your touch-tone phone to make the number 10. That's 10 en français, 10 in Deutsch, 10 in Espanol, kumi in Swahili, to you in Swedish. But that ain't the point. We've run out of all single-digit numbers available on the American telephone keyboard. That means you have no more choices. Thank you for calling 1-800 I'm a Jerk. If you don't hang up now, we're gonna hang up on you. But that ain't the point. You have no more choices.
All right.
Number
So-
6, I hate phone trees.
Ah,
Oh, so much.
Yeah, those are the most annoying thing. One of the most top annoying things I could think of are those. I agree.
yeah. What I think is interesting about voicemail is nobody likes it, and yet companies use it.
All the time.
Doesn't that make you realize? That should make people realize that these companies don't care about us, right?
Right, yeah.
And the government uses it too. Call the IRS.
Yep.
Or any government agency, you'll deal with these voicemail.
I have an old school doctor, and he used to just call, and he would answer, and now he's added one of those. And there's really aren't any options other than push the button to make an
Yeah,
appointment. I'm
yeah,
like,
exactly.
why is this even here? Why am
Yeah.
I not just going straight, to the
Yeah.
person I know at the office to make my appointment?
Right.
It's so
It's so annoying.
Also, you ever be on them and there's so many choices and you kind of like start to daydream and then you realize,
Yes, I do.
yeah, it's like please make a selection and then you're like, oh crap, what were the selections? And then you like kind of like lost track and it's like, thank you for calling, and it hangs you up.
Yeah,
And you're like,
That, I know.
God damn it! Especially ones that make you punch in these really long numbers, like, please give us your phone number. Now your social security number. Now your
yeah.
birthday, and you're like, God.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Like,
hate
give
them
us
so
all your personal information. You're
Yeah.
just throwing it out there to some person,
Some
something.
phone tree,
Yeah.
and hoping that it's like, that it's secure. Hoping that it's secure.
Yeah. Right. But it won't be.
No, it will not be.
It's hopeless. There's no hope.
There's no hope. But yeah, I hate them so much because I always just I get so bored and I daydream and then I have
Yeah.
to start at the beginning.
Me too. I have no patience. No
Yeah,
patience at all.
yeah.
Like, put a human on the phone.
Yeah, put them
Sometimes
on
I
now.
Press like different buttons, like 0, and try to trick the system.
I've done that too. Lots of times if you hit 0, you can trick it and it will go straight to a person.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just hangs you up, but whatever, you're at the beginning. It's
Yeah.
not like you'd lost much.
And the person's all surprised that you reached them. Like,
Yeah.
oh, wow, how'd you reach me? We had all these obstacles in place to try to prevent you from reaching me.
Right, yeah.
How did that
Absolutely.
happen? Well, did you guys want to tell me what the meaning of life is and why we're all here, and whether or not there's a higher power?
Oh gosh.
And would that higher power be a woman by any chance? I don't think so.
I don't think it would
I think
have
they-
any sort of gender because it's not focused on humans. I mean,
Yeah.
humans are just a tiny speck in the grand things.
I agree with that. I also think there's like all sorts of universes. Like
Yeah, there's definitely
there's one song we're
multiverses.
working on. Yeah.
Oh, do you have a song you want to do?
What is-
A
Well,
song?
no, we don't have it done yet.
Oh,
The
okay.
Infinite Monkey Cage.
Oh, I
is
love
the
that.
song.
Oh, okay. Infinite Monty. Oh, okay.
It's by one of the Monty Python people, and it's really funny. It's about the parallel universes and
12 monkeys? The 12 monkeys?
It's about
Or-
the monkeys. There is a line about if the monkeys are typing, eventually they could type Hamlet, but
Oh,
It's a very wonderful, strange song.
it's great.
you know what? I think we really should put a monkey in the office of president in this country.
Be better. We could only
'Cause I
be
think
better.
That
I don't
really
see how
we
it could
just
be
we're on a
worse.
roll here as
Oh
the
my
United
God.
States with our leadership. You know, we need to really put some monkeys in there because
My birthday's coming up, so my birthday
Oh.
present, I want it to be,
a monkey.
no.
A monkey.
My mom
My
owned
mo-
2 monkeys growing up.
My mom had a monkey growing up too.
Oh, really?
Really?
Well, she
Whoa.
babysitted it. She said it was a jerk.
Yeah,
and
my
it
mom
threw
hated the
poop at
monkey.
her.
That's what my mom said. She said it threw its diaper and it threw poo everywhere.
Yeah,
I think
right.
that's what they do.
Me too.
Maybe that's how they show you they love you.
I think they're pissed. They're like, I want to be in a damn tree. I'm going to
Boris,
throw my
what's your
poop
birthday?
at you if you don't understand. How can you understand? I'm pelting you with feces.
do they like bananas? Like if you give them a banana?
I'm not getting close enough to find out.
Oh,
I don't want to get near a monkey. I'm too afraid of them.
oh, are you afraid?
They're
oh.
pretty strong.
Yeah,
they?
I don't want to mess with a monkey
Mm.
or any kind of ape or
Either.
just nothing. I don't want to mess with any animal that's not like a dog or a cat.
I've dated some monkeys, but yeah, oh, talk about that. I like to.
Yeah.
I
We've all
talk
yeah.
about the kinds of creatures I've dated. Why I really don't date anymore. It's kind of
I'm allergic.
Yeah.
Allergic to dating. So did you guys want to do another? We have 5 minutes left if you want to do a song.
Wow, it went so fast again.
I know. How does that happen?
I don't understand.
It's weird. It's like time
It seems unnatural.
I think time is moving differently for the Indie Art Show.
It's the alternate universe time theory.
I think what it is the fez.
It's the fez.
I think the fez is affecting the time.
It's causing a
It's causing a
warp
time
in
rift.
It
space-time
is. It
continuum.
is. This is a supernatural episode of the Indie Art Show where time is changing and earthquakes keep happening.
Spooky.
And
Yes, sir.
causing us. Oh, I can't seem to make the earthquake happen anymore. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, it's an earthquake. The ground is shaking.
The Shark Council agrees.
All right. Are you
Okay.
ready?
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Ready?
Let's hear this great
I-
song.
Could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. Skip-apple, scuba-doo-bow. In my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts was busy hatching if I only had a brain. I'd unravel any riddle for any individual in trouble or in pain. Scoop-a-pa-ra-pa-scoop-a. With the thoughts I'd be thinking I could be another Lincoln if I only had a brain. Oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I never think before, and then I'd sit and think some more. I wouldn't just be nothing, my head all full of stuffing, my heart all full of pride. Skip-a-boo-skip-a-doo-doo. I would dance and be merry, life would be a bowl of cherries if I only had a brain. Scoop-a-rap-a-shiggy-diggy, da scoop-a-rap-a-shkaba-da-da-da-da-da. Scoop-a-skip-a-doo-ba, da-pa-scoop-a-rap-a-shiggy-da-ba-ra-pa-pa-shkapa-da-pa-da-pa-da. Now I can tell you why the ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I never think before, and then I'd say, hey, and think some more. Gosh, wouldn't it be pleasing to raisin out the raisin of things I can't explain? Scoop up, scoop out, then perhaps I'd deserve you and even be worthy of you if I only had a brain. Woohoo! Yes.
All right. Wow, that was pretty awesome.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, the
I love
audience
that
just loved
song.
it.
I
You
do
know,
too.
the audience was just like going crazy over here.
I always wanted to be like Dorothy. I just, Mr. Scarecrow. No,
Have you read the books? Has anybody
I've
read
always
the actual
wanted to.
L. Frank Baum books? They're so good. They're so
They're very
weird.
strange, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they're
Yeah.
very strange. I loved them as a little kid. I read them all.
Ah, I want to read them. Yeah, sorry.
There you go.
I'm
Read all
having-
the books. We are almost done with the
Okay.
Indie Art Show. We have just about a minute left.
I didn't read all of them, but I read a lot of them.
Yeah, because there's like the series is still technically going. I was reading on it how like they're still technically making them like, and they're counted. But if they're all by him, I think those should be the one that count.
Yeah, I think so too.
So I just want to say that the Indie Art Show is produced at Richard Wicca Studios in Western New York. And my name is Maria. And you can check out my website, mariacairns.com, MERIACAIRNS.com, or guitargirl.com, GUITARGRRL. I know it's a lot of spelling, .com. And today, we do have Pam Schwartz and the wonderful John with the Fez
Yes, hello.
on our show today.
John Blake.
Been on a few Indie Art shows already now. It's their
Great
third
success.
time on the show. And we just we're just having a great time here, and I think I'm going to release you. I just want to let you know I'm going to put the gun down, and
Oh, thank
Okay.
you.
I'll
I'll sweet you off.
I think it's time to set you free. And I think that human trafficking is a terrible thing, and I would never kidnap a human.
Yeah.
Never do it. And
Okay.
and so I'm going to release you to be free
Oh,
to
how
roam
lovely.
the wild.
Yay.
And so we're going to end the Indie Art Show, and I thank you so much for listening, everyone. and it's been wonderful. Wyatt, oh, there we go. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, thank
and thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
And thank you to Richard Wicca and